Hello, everyone. This is Lily. Welcome back to Echo English Moments. Today, in our warm You're Not Alone series, we meet a new friend, Nora. Nora is gentle. She is shy. She has a soft heart and a soft voice. She can read English. She can listen. But she has one big fear: speaking. Every time she wants to speak English, her voice hides, her throat closes, her face turns red, her heart beats fast, like a small rabbit. Maybe this is you too. Maybe you also feel scared when you speak. If yes, you are not alone. Let's walk into Nora's story, slowly, softly, step by step. Nora lives in a small apartment on the second floor. Every morning, she stands in front of her bathroom mirror. She practices English sentences in a very tiny voice. Hello. How are you? Her voice is like a feather, light and almost gone. She looks at herself in the mirror. Eyes shy, shoulders tight. She whispers, "Why can't I speak louder? Why am I scared?" She wants to talk to people. She wants to make friends. She wants to ask questions. But when she stands in front of someone, her English freezes. She feels small. She feels stuck. One afternoon, Nora goes to a small bakery near her home. The smell of warm bread fills the air. People come in and out. A woman smiles at Nora and says, "Hi, how are you?" Nora's breath stops. Her heart jumps. She wants to say, "I'm good," but the words do not come. She freezes, smiles awkwardly, and quickly turns away. She walks home with tears in her eyes. "I can speak at home, but not outside," she thinks. Her chest feels heavy. Her steps feel slow. When she gets home, Nora sits on the floor with her back against the sofa. She hugs her knees and thinks quietly, "I don't want to be scared forever." She looks around her room. It is warm, quiet, safe. She sees her notebook on the table. She stands up slowly, like she is gathering courage. She walks to the notebook and opens it. On the first page, she writes, "New goal. Speak with one person. Not 10 people. Not a big speech. Just one. One small, real talk." That night, Nora starts a new practice. She calls it small voice to bigger voice. She stands in front of the mirror. She breathes in and says, "Hi," very soft, breath-like. Then she says, "Hi," a little louder. She smiles shyly at herself. Next, "Hi, how are you?" She tries to move her lips clearly. Her voice trembles, but grows. She practices for 10 minutes. Then,
15, then 20. Her face gets warm. Her chest feels lighter. She feels proud. Maybe I can speak outside too, she whispers. Next morning, Nora walks to the park. The air is cool and fresh. Children laugh near the playground. Dogs run and chase balls. Nora sits on a bench. She watches people walking and talking. Their voices sound friendly, relaxed. She wonders, when can I talk like that? A woman walks by with a small dog. The dog stops in front of Nora and wags its tail. The woman smiles warmly. His name is Peanut. Nora's heart jumps again. This is her moment. She takes a small breath and says very quietly, "He is cute." The woman smiles even bigger. "Thank you. He loves people." Peanut licks Nora's hand. Nora feels her cheeks burn, but not from fear, from happiness. She did it. A real sentence. A real talk. After that day, Nora makes a tiny challenge for herself. One small English sentence once a day. In the shop. Thank you. In the bus. Sorry. At the park. Nice weather. Sometimes people smile back. Sometimes people don't hear her. Sometimes she gets nervous again, but she continues every day, little by little. Her voice grows. 1 week later, Nora decides to join a small English-speaking meetup in the community center. She stands outside the door for a long time. Her hands sweat. Her heart beats fast. She almost turns back, but then she hears someone inside laughing. A warm, real, human laugh. It gives her courage. She opens the door. Inside the room, 5 people sit in a circle. Everyone looks normal. Not perfect, not scary. Some look nervous too. Nora feels less alone. The leader says, "Let's introduce ourselves." Nora's body freezes. Her turn comes closer and closer. When it is her turn, she whispers, "Hi, I am Nora." Her voice is shaking like a small leaf, but she does not stop. "I want to speak English." Everyone smiles. Someone says softly, "You are doing great." Another person nods. "Your voice is clear." Nora feels her eyes get wet. No fear, just warm emotions. Week after week, Nora attends the speaking meetup. She practices easy sentences. My name is Nora. I like tea. I work near here. Then longer ones. I feel shy when I speak English. I want to be confident. Sometimes her voice shakes.
Sometimes she speaks too fast. Sometimes she laughs at her mistakes. But she never gives up. Her voice becomes stronger, not loud, but steady. One day, it happens, the moment she waits for. She is in a bookstore. A foreign customer asks her, "Do you know where the travel books are?" Old Nora would freeze. Old Nora would panic. Old Nora's voice would hide. But now, Nora smiles, points to the shelf, and says clearly, "Yes, over there." Just 3 words, but powerful like a mountain. The customer thanks her. Nora stands still for a moment. Her heart feels full. I spoke without fear. She almost cries from joy. Now, Nora wants to help others. She tells her coworker, "Speak small English every day." She helps a neighbor practice greetings. She teaches her younger cousin how to breathe before speaking. She writes on her mirror, "Small voice is still a voice." And below it, "Use it." Nora's voice is not loud, but it is hers. It is brave. It is strong. Let us think about Nora. She started scared. Her voice was tiny. She felt weak. But she took a small step every day. She practiced. She breathed. She tried again. Now she speaks. Softly, but without fear. You can do this too. Choose one sentence today. One small sentence. Say it at home. Say it outside. Say it again tomorrow. Your voice will grow. You are not alone. I am here. Echo English Moments is here with you. Today's action. Stand in front of a mirror. Say one sentence. Say it 5 times. Then say it to one person outside. Even a whisper counts. Tell me next time. I will wait. Bye from Echo English Moments.